You have asked for a full niche list of fragrances that I love on men. So I'm here to bring this list. If you're interested, keep on watching, subscribe if you love fragrance videos, if you would like to smell amazing this fall and winter, and then spring and summer. Okay, I'm going to go from my least favorite, but still my top list, and go up to my top. First one I'm going to show you is Laboratorio Olfattivo Van Hera. This fragrance, to me, it's like a wonderfully spicy vanilla fragrance that is perfectly wearable for a guy. This whole brand, usually niche fragrances are unisex, and you can wear whatever you want basically if you love it. This fragrance I would find so sexy on a man. It still has got some freshness to it, so it's not too heavy. It's not fully a winter fragrance, although it can be transitioned into the winter season. But for fall, this is just amazing because it captures that warmth of like falling trees, warm drinks. It's spicy, it's super comforting, and I feel like this would be just a hit on any guy. So the Van Hera. Next up, I was talking about warm drinks, and I don't know about you, but I just love the season of just like having a little walk with a warm cup of coffee. Always coffee for me. And this fragrance smells like coffee, guys, but the coziest coffee smell. It smells like a cafe latte. It's got some milkiness in there. It's got some lavender, which usually is a very masculine note, and it gives this fragrance a bit of that masculinity while still being very cozy and hypnotizing. Just such a different scent to loads that I have in my collection. This really stands out, so if you want to stand out and still smell super comforting, you'll for sure get asked what fragrance you are wearing. So this is Replica Coffee Break. Next, I will show you this fragrance that is a bit different. So it's Gisada or Gisada, I never know. It's probably Gisada, Switzerland. This is Ambassador for Men, and this fragrance, I love the warmth and fuzziness of this one. So this is like your alpha men's fragrance, but for the fall season. It's quite a heavy masculine fragrance, although it's got some like amber juice in here. When you smell it, it could be a blue fragrance because it's got like an incensey, woody character that is so strong and powerful. Very, very prominent fragrance. So if you're looking for a strong fragrance, very masculine, attractive, super attractive, you'll get compliments from women like non-stop with this one because it's just very good smelling, and I love the magnetic cap, as always. Next is another find in my collection. This is quite innovative. Look at this bottle. So you've got 3 different notes in here, and then you can make your own, mix your own fragrance, which is just amazing. And the name of it is More is More for Men from Judith Leiber. This is for him, and I've got it set. My favorite setting is the 2 is fully opened, number 3 is fully opened, and number 1 is closed. So I'm getting 2 notes on it, and I just sprayed it on here to get all the 3 notes. And to me, this is mega sexy. This is like a shower fresh scent, but for the fall season, because it's got super like citrusy, nice opening, very sexy, but then it's got heavy notes. I don't know if it has patchouli, I don't remember if it does, but to me the fragrance smells like a bit of patchouli, so it's a bit heavier, something a bit like, if you know Acqua di Gio Profondo Lights, this has got a similar feeling to that, but it's a bit heavier. So super shower sexy, but heavy enough to also wear during this fall season. So amazing fragrance. Next fragrance is an awesome BDK fragrance, but before I show you what it is, let's give my husband a thumbs up for making awesome b-roll for all the videos. This fragrance, Crème de Cuir. Oh, this fragrance is so unique on this list, and if you want a fragrance that really nobody has, This is it. It's so masculine. I love it. It smells like leathery, buttery, soft leather. Yeah, leathery leather. You know what I mean. It's very, very masculine, but soft at the same time. So it's quite a linear fragrance. What you get on the first spray is what you'll keep on getting. It's a bit quiet, so you need to overspray this one a little bit, but the scent itself, I haven't come across anything like it. It's just a soft leather. There's nothing quite like it that I have ever smelled, and I really recommend you guys trying it, especially for this season right now. It's just so comforting. I would want to hug anybody who wears this fragrance. It just smells like your skin, but like a manly skin. Amazing. Next, we've got a Creed fragrance. So you might wonder what it is. If you want to hear a bit more from me, follow me on Instagram at Monika_Cioch. I talk about my new finds, so when I'm shopping for fragrances, I update you on there. So in between videos, you can find me there. But the Creed fragrance that I love for this season is Royal Oud. Many people say Aventus, like, oh my god, Aventus is amazing. To me, Royal Oud is a better fragrance. It just has that timeless, classic scent. It's magical, the spiciness, how expensive it smells. Aventus is great, yeah, but it's so worn by everybody. And Royal Oud is just so different. It has got that Creed stamp of approval. It smells like royalty, basically. If you want a fragrance that is very spicy and classy and woody, this is it. And it just smells, again, comforting to me. It smells fresh, spicy, but comforting for this fall season. Next is a Penhaligon's fragrance that I might also put on my winters list because, it's just amazing. Mr. Sam. Blazing Mr. Sam. This is so good, guys. It literally makes me want to eat it. It is coconutty, sandalwood, a bit of like woodsy blueness in it. It's soft but super masculine, sweet but ever so slightly fresh. It's just perfectly balanced. It lasts a really nice amount of time. It projects quite nice as well, and the bottle is awesome. So this fragrance is heavy enough to wear right now, but also into the winter season. And it's like all niche fragrances, it's got something different. You can't find it in the designer sector. So that's what I really wanted to bring into this list. Fragrances that don't smell designer, they smell really luxe and expensive. So this one you have to check out. Next is an Amouage fragrance that I recently discovered on my Norwegian trip, and it is Epic Man from Amouage. I mean, I think I've smelled it before, maybe. I've tested Amouage fragrances before, but I smelled it there and I was immediately captivated, and I immediately just recorded a little video of myself to remember this fragrance and the impression it had on me. It's a wonderful, woody, spicy fragrance with a punch, like a great punch of like cardamom and different spices, and it's slightly green. You seem like you're walking through a pine needle forest. It's so amazingly real, like 3D. And it's just a fragrance that really is different and is super masculine in like a creative way. I would say it's a creative masculine fragrance for any of you that want to smell like that and smell super expensive, because this fragrance smells like a millionaire, like loads of Amouage fragrances. This is my number 2 on the list. And number 1 is a new fragrance, newly launched fragrance that has just stolen my heart. It's Oud for Happiness by Initio. It's so good. When I tested it out in Selfridges, when it has come out, I sprayed it on the scent strip and brought it home. It smelled so strong for 3 days straight. So longevity and projection does not, it's not an issue. Don't be afraid. You're spending that money on an awesome fragrance that kind of smells green and extremely woody in a transparent way, not in a heavy way. The name of it is Oud for Happiness. I wouldn't say I'm smelling much oud in it. It's more like a woody fragrance. If you love fragrances like oud wood, but you would like something a bit heavier, a bit sweeter for this fall winter season, oh my gosh, this is just amazing because it's got some sweetness in there, super punch of spices, and it's super strong. It smells so good. I would love to smell it on any guy. It is just, I would be like, oh my gosh, what are you wearing? Because this is just, an attention grabber fragrance. So really impressed me. Oud for Greatness. Initio is going strong in my collection. I just love nearly all Initio fragrances. So check them out. I'll link all the fragrances down below for you guys. Let me know what is your favorite niche fragrance right now in the comments down below. Let's have a little conversation and subscribe. I'll see you all again very soon. Bye guys.